So I'm listening to the news. I was watching Fox Live. Fox News Live is, although I hate Fox, it is one of the few stations that really does throughout the day just cover a variety of different stories with live streams. And they have been just beating this to death, this Diddy story. So what they periodically do during the day, especially when it's a local story, they will go to their affiliate, their Fox affiliate in that market. Because the case for Diddy is in New York City, obviously that's who they have covering it. So what has happened, this is the development, people were sitting outside anticipating that Diddy, if he was found not guilty on these more serious charges, would be released on bail today so that he could go and enjoy his 4th of July weekend. This Fox News lady, all she said over and over again was how disappointed his mother must be. He's his mom's primary caregiver. If Diddy can't be out of jail to take care of his mother, what will happen to his mother? His mother must be so disappointed. His children must be so disappointed. Yeah, they should be disappointed in him, but not for the reason you're suggesting, my dear. That's not the reason they should be disappointed in Sean Combs. Sean. The reason you're disappointed isn't because of the judge. It isn't because of the lawyers. It is because your son is a monster. And I'm sorry if there's not someone else to care for you. Maybe sell one of the millions of dollars worth of things that he probably gave you over the years and hire a goddamn nurse. But if something were to happen to you like that, if you were sexually assaulted and you went on the national stage and bared witness to all of the horrific acts, the humiliation, the degradation that you experienced at the hand of this man who seems untouchable, holier than thou. No way you can bring this guy down. He's so big. She does all that. Dignity and class, all of those lawyers, everybody worked, the police officers, they worked their asses off to make that case. And, well, yeah, but, boy, his family's got to be really disappointed. You know who's disappointed? His victims. You know who's disappointed? Everybody who lost work because of this motherfucker. Everybody who got fired, canceled, cut out of Hollywood, chewed up, spit out, used, kicked to the curb, treated like trash. That's who I'm worried about, honey. Bunny. Are you really worried that he didn't get to go to his picnic? Are you really worried that his mother's just, his indigent mother's just gonna be wandering the streets of New York with no one to help her? Bullshit. And I'll tell you what, it's one thing when a man does it. It's one thing when a man does it. When you do it, lady, when it's woman to woman, bring it. I would love to engage that conversation with you. I would love to have that conversation with you. How flippant your remarks were in light of how the survivors of his horrible acts are feeling today when there's a crowd of people out in New York passing around baby oil because they think it's funny. There is a man walking around, a very well-dressed man with a hat and a three-piece suit, holding up a handmade t-shirt that says, "A Frico isn't Rico." I'm sure you're just a prize to your mother as well, sir. Everybody making a buck off of victim statements. You're trafficking in people's tragedy, their misery, their horror, and you're playing like gotcha detective, like you're going to be able to figure out and solve the case. Like, as someone with a degree in criminal justice, as someone who is trained as a frickin' police officer, I can tell you what, none of y'all know shit about making a case. And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised he walked. I mean, he's not going to walk. They're not letting him out. They're not letting him out on bail right now. He's not going to walk. He's going to get some time. But The most egregious charges have been dropped. Basically, he's been found guilty of trafficking people for sex, transferring or bringing a person across state lines for the purpose of prostitution. That's it. All he's gonna get is I arranged for someone to get a ride. Not beating the shit out of her in that hotel. Not raping her multiple times. Not making her get raped by other people. None of that stuff. Nope. That's all fine. That's all fine. That was just a consenting relationship. That's just fine. Yeah. You know, men have an interesting take about what is consensual and what women sign up for and what women don't. You know what? None of you men seem to be able to leave Donald Trump, and y'all aren't even in business with him or married to him. So don't tell women what we can and cannot leave and how easy or hard it is. You can't even break up with your boyfriend. So spare me. Fight it out in the comments. I don't give a shit. I am a proud feminist, and being a feminist doesn't mean less rights for you. It just means, God damn it, I want the same fucking rights if I gotta pay the same fucking taxes as you do.